It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Perfect.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Paris High School. We have boys baseball in store for you today. The Tigers hosting the Warriors of Casey-Westfield. Been a rainy, soggy day, but Lenny, the field actually at the moment doesn't look too bad.
Not too terrible, no. You know the grass has got to still be a little wet, but other than that, it doesn't look bad. I mean,
the mound and the home plate were covered until just moments ago, so they're perfectly dry.
Well, leadoff batter for KZ is Hupp. He's our center fielder. So far, he's ahead in the count, 3-0 now.
Ty King on the mound for the Tigers today.
And that's been our trouble all year, throwing strikes. And
there's one, 3-1. They said we lost to Olney last night, even though we had more hits than them. We lost in by 10 runs. So you give up a bunch of extra base runners, doesn't serve you well. 3-2 now, full count. And a fly ball into center field. It's going to get down for one. Rogers scoops it up and gets the ball in. So a leadoff single for Hupp brings up Rhodes.
he's playing shortstop today for him, so.
Got a lot of little yellow specks on his helmet, Lenny.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good sign.
It's not.
And he pops the first one up, third base side.
Sebastian comes over and makes the play, so that's a pop out to third.
All right, one down. Doing everything they can to get this game in today. The regionals start next week. The only chance for a makeup would be Thursday. I guess they have Friday, too, or they have another game Friday away?
No, they got a game Friday, I think.
Already on the schedule there.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what was slated in the text anyway that came out Sunday.
We got another home game tomorrow. I know the girls have a game Friday.
Yeah, I guess it is girls that are home on Friday. My bad.
Runners going, pitch high and inside, and slips out of Carter's hands. Stolen base.
I'll just get the schedule out and we'll see what the boys are doing this week. Actually, I got both schedules out, so.
There's a swing and a miss, 1-1 count.
The girls on Thursday are away at Mount Zion, and on Friday they are home against West Vigo, and that's their last scheduled game. The boys playing, well, this says this schedule's not right apparently, because this says we play Neoga tomorrow at home, which I suppose that could be right.
Yep. Yesterday was Olney. Today's a makeup.
Okay, today's a makeup. That's why it's not on the schedule in. Okay.
3-1 pitch, ground ball, stopped by King, diving play, throw to first in time for 2.
But the runner advances over to third, so.
When your pitcher can play second, short, outfield, third, you get some of those plays on the mound.
You do.
He turns into a infielder real quick. So 2 down, the batter now. Is this Lovell?
No,
No,
this should be
that was Lovell. This is Sullivan.
This should be their pitcher.
This is Connor Sullivan. He's a senior. Got a 1-1 count. Runner on third with 2 away. There's a called strike. One and 2 count. Just missed inside on that one. 2-2. Not a bad looking pitch, but couldn't get him to turn on it. Got him to chase one outside though. Strikes him out to end the first. Top of the first, that is. Bottom of the first coming up in just a moment. Leading it off for the Tigers when we get back will be Trapp, Hutchings, and Doherty in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
Yes, the bottom of the first, all tied up 0-0. The Tigers' first crack at the plate tonight will be led off by, see, is that our center? Nope, not center. He's our right fielder, Nathan Trapp.
Nathan Trapp. He's up to the leadoff spot today. It'll be Nathan Trapp, Maddox Hutchings, and Sebastian Doherty, the first 3. And if one of them happened to get on, it would be our catcher, Carter Eastham.
First pitch out of the zone for a ball, 1-0 count.
Oh,
Hit him.
Got him, yeah, right in the shoulder.
Trapp leads off. Reaches first, brings up Maddox Hutchings.
This is kind of unusual. The base umpire doesn't have a hat.
No, he doesn't. I'm not sure I've ever seen one umpire without a hat.
I'm not sure I have either.
Breaking ball out of the zone. Snap throw down to first. A little high. So he's in safely. I know they had an umpire canceled last night, so Coach Tar was beating the bushes looking for an umpire today, so maybe he got this guy out here in haste and got out there without a hat or something.
Maybe, I don't know. It is kind of unusual, though, to see an umpire without a hat.
Shows bunt, takes a strike.
Now he's behind in the count, 1-2.
Breaking ball outside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 down.
Third baseman number 3, Sebastian Doherty, steps in.
Took a big cut at that one. Breaking ball got him for a strike, 0-1.
Went around on that one.
0-2.
Wasn't too confident about that swing, though. It was kind of like a check swing. Yeah, should I, shouldn't I? And he went ahead, and by then he was already committed, so chased that one. So that's back-to-back strikeouts.
Hit the first guy and struck out the next 2.
We'll bring up our catcher now, Carter Easton.
Short lead over at first. Takes the first one right down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Took a big old cut at it.
Look out.
That one almost got him. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nope, up out the zone for a ball. Counts evened up, 2-2.
Got him looking on a big curveball.
Strikes out 3 in the inning. 3 of the 4 batters he faced. Scoreless heading in to the top of the second. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Welcome back. Top of the second inning. Scoreless here in Paris. The Tigers didn't make much noise in the bottom half of the first.
Definitely not.
King puts the first one down in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 the count.
This will be their second baseman, number 18, Luke Overbeck. That one in there for a strike, evens things up at 1-1.
Pops that one up to right field, shielding his eyes from the sun. Trapp comes over, makes a play. 1 out. I'll take that kind of contact from him.
Third baseman Mitchell Wilson steps in now. Called strike. He's also got several of those little yellow stickers on his helmet.
Yeah, he does. That means they've done lots of good things.
King's ahead now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's low in the dirt, skips by everybody. Evens things up at 2-2. Now, I think if I was really a superstar, I wouldn't want the stickers on my helmet. I'd want them to think I was just a nobody. And
your reputation would precede you.
Well, probably, because I'm sure there's scouting reports and everybody's watching film and stuff. But
I think I'd go the opposite. I think I'd put just like 20 extra ones on there and scare them.
Put the fear of intimidation in them.
That's right.
There you go. Okay.
He must be real good. We got to be careful with him. Then I'd step out of the dugout and the infield would come in. They wouldn't be scared anymore once they saw me. That one fouled away, keeps the count 2-2. Over his head.
Runs everything to full now. And he walks him.
First walk issued by King tonight.
Looks like Jake Reddick steps in now. And Jake's playing left field today for the Warriors. Just a little low.
Yep, just off the mark. Out of the zone again, 2-0.
He's getting a pretty good lead over there at first. And just as I say that, King tosses one over, but it gets away from Dunn. But Sean hustles after it and picks it up. And the runner, after he dove back in, time he got up, he just decided to stay at first.
Probably a smart choice. He's going this time. Foul away.
Back out of play.
Move the count to 2-1. Well, Lenny, we weren't sure if we were going to get this in, but there's some sunlight out there.
Oh, yeah. If it hadn't rained all day, you'd have never noted. Well, I guess it didn't rain all day, but off and on all day.
Quite a bit this afternoon. Three and one. Chopper to second. Throw to second for one. No play at first. They get the lead runner. 2 down. Nice play by Jackson there at second.
Yeah, it was.
Able to stay with the hop. Not rush the throw over to short. Sanders fielded that cleanly. Just didn't have a play, took too long. There wasn't a play at first.
Yeah, it
but
was kind of a in-between hops and slow getting there. And time he fielded it, he had to pivot all the way around to make the throw to short.
That was a good scoop by Eastham that time. Pitch down in the dirt. Up high, 2-0. Runners going. Throw down to second, just a little late. Stolen base number 2 today. Runner on second with 2 away. 3-0 count. Ball 4 gets away from Eastham. Runner's going to come all the way home.
Yes, because Carter didn't know where it was at. King had to come all the way in from the mound.
Runner makes it down to second. Casey up 1-0. It's those kind of plays now and then that have just haunted us this year. You get a walk, a fielder's choice, a wild pitch, and then a run scores. And you haven't given up a hit. No balls, 1 strike. Misses on that one. 1-1.
There's a strike. This is Jackson Maulding, their catcher.
Ball 4. 2 on, 2 away.
And we're back to the top of the lineup. He singled his first time up, so this will be Darren Hupp.
High and inside, ball 1. Lower, but still inside, ball 2. Outside, ball 3.
King's having trouble finding the zone.
Yeah, he is. That's closer to like ball 7. Ground ball is short. Sanders scoops it up. Throws to first. The stretch. Got him. Tigers get out of the inning. They only give up 1 on the wild pitch. It's 1-0. Casey on top. Bottom of the second coming up in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Bottom of the second inning, leading it off for the Tigers should be Ethan Curl.
Yep, that's what I got. Ethan Curl, Sean Dunn, and Ty King. Connor Sullivan still on the hill for the Warriors. Ethan swings at that slow breaking curveball and comes up empty.
Oh, again.
Same way again.
0-2.
Now he's clear up in the front of the box. Try to hit it before it breaks, maybe.
Lets that one go down the dirt. 1-2. Struck him out.
Got him looking on the fastball.
Sullivan
Swinging
continues to rack up the strikeouts. That's 4.
4 in a row, actually.
Yeah. Since he hit the first guy.
Yeah, he hit Trap, the leadoff batter in the first inning, and since then he struck out every batter he's faced. See if Sean Dunn can change that.
He'll take a strike on the outside corner. Ball 1. 1-1.
That one's low and away. Ball 2.
That one's in the dirt.
It gets all the way to the backstop, so Dunn's ahead in the count, 3-1. Definitely a hitter's count now.
Here's the 3-1. And he'll take a strike. Full count now. And he walked him. So a base runner on first. I'll leave Dunn in to run. And here's our pitcher today, Ty King, with a runner on first. 1 away. Trailing Casey by 1 here in the bottom of the second. Drives one foul.
He pulled that one way foul.
Yes, he did.
Way out ahead of that one.
Down in the dirt. 1-1 the count. There's another ball. You can try and stay away from him after he turned on that last one.
For sure.
I don't blame him. Up around the eyes. 2-2.
Well, he pulled that one way foul as well. So
Count stays 2-2.
I got it full, 3-2.
Oh, yep. I should too. I just didn't click it.
Caught looking, strike 3.
Breaking ball slid in the back door on him there. He was ready to head down the first with a walk.
Yeah, he was. Brings up our center fielder, Drew Rogers.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ball 1.
That'll even things up now at 1-1. 1 on, 2 outs.
There's a swing and a miss.
Kind of golfed at that one a little bit. And he
Struck him out.
swung and missed at that one, so he still struck out the side.
Put 1 on, and we left him at first. That's the end of 2. It's Casey 1, Paris is 0. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Top of the 3rd inning. Ty King still on the mound for the Tigers. He's given up 1 run through 2 so far. And the Tigers trail by 1.
Let's see where we're at in their lineup.
This Rhodes.
Yep. Braden Rhodes, the number 2 hitter, playing shortstop today.
Fouls off, yeah.
He fouled out to third his first time up, so.
Swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, grounded third. Doherty. Plenty of time.
Great play over there by Doherty.
Covered a lot of ground, and that ground is soft. It's going to slow down the ball just a little bit, but you got to be able to keep your footing as well. And he really leaned over for that, kept his balance, able to make the throw on the run. I can brag about that one all day.
No kidding. This will bring up the DH, Hayden Lovell.
Ground ball to short. Sanders on the hop, throw to first in time. 2 down. Just throw strikes,
Yeah,
Ty.
just exactly. Let
Look
your
at that defense
work
behind
for
you today.
Let them work for you.
Pitch to contact. I'm okay with that.
Their big pitcher now, Connor Sullivan, steps in.
Just off a bit there. 1-0.
That was low and skips away from Eastham.
Misses inside.
Should be 3-0. There's a swing and a miss.
He's had that 3-0 count. He was swinging for the fence.
He was.
Hit him.
That hit him.
Runner on now with 2 away. Brings up Overbeck, the second baseman.
Going to have a designated runner for the pitcher, Sullivan.
Yep, that's number 14, Cole Gilbert.
Heading
Fouled
over
back.
to the tennis courts. Maybe not quite that far, but
Big breaking ball that just stayed hanging up there for a ball. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Count evens up. Actually, we're ahead now. 1-2, I believe.
yep, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down with that runner on first. And he's going. Late throw to second. No chance to get him. 2-2 the count. Runner on second. 2 away. Ground ball to short again. Scooped up by Sanders. Throw to first is dug out. Nice play over there by Dunn at first. That's the end of the inning. It's Casey 1, Paris 0. Bottom of the third. Coming up next on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark Counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
The number 9 hitter due up for the Tigers.
Parker Sanders, our shortstop.
Tigers trailing by 1 here in the bottom of the third. Pitch down in the dirt. Low for a ball. So far, Sullivan has struck out 6 Tigers through 2 innings. He's hit a guy and walked a guy. So not a perfect game, but he is pitching a no-hitter through 2. Misses the zone again. 3-0.
3-0, yep.
Oh, called strike 1. Parker was ready to head to first.
Yeah, he was.
That one's ball
now
4.
he walks. So.
Leadoff Tiger is on. Top of the order coming up. There's Nathan Trapp. Last time up, he got plunked
Yep.
to lead off the game.
But the next 3 struck out, so stranded him at first.
Lenny, what's the flag doing? I can't see
Well,
it from
it's
here. Is it?
pretty much out of the southwest.
Shows bunt outside. Has to dive back. Kind of lost his footing out there. All right, so should be blowing like out of left field here.
Yeah, blowing straight out to left, yep. Left center.
Shows bunt again. They're going to appeal, see if he offered. Yep, that's a strike.
Yep.
I say so. He leaned clear over the plate with it.
He did pull the bat back, but like you said, Beach, he'd already committed it. He was way out over the plate with it. So.
If they hadn't appealed, it probably would have gone to the ball. Shows.
Oh! Man, that hit him right in the
Forehead.
I'm guessing he's got a bloody nose or something. I mean, because that wasn't good.
He was showing bunt and had nowhere to go.
He'd already squared around, and oh man, that's scary.
Move our camera up here for a second. That's let them tend to Nathan down there at home plate. And we'll take a quick break as well and be back in just a moment here.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Big round of applause down there as Nathan's able to get up and make his way over to the dugout.
Well, we should have runners at first and second now, correct?
Oh, yeah, we should. They ought to give you a bonus base for that. Now they do have to work on the batter's box there.
I'm assuming there was some blood there, so they had to rake it around a little bit.
Yeah, it's not contagious if it's got dirt in it, so. That will send Sanders down to second. We'll wait on.
Well, I would
See if we're going to get a courtesy runner or a
I would think it
outright
would.
replacement. Because he could stick a courtesy runner out there at the moment, I would think, if he doesn't want to replace him yet. But
Sanders is still at first, though, so
did it go off the bat?
I'm not sure.
I think it must have been a foul ball.
Was it a foul ball?
Yeah. Ricocheted into him.
All right, so I guess it was a foul ball then. So that'll make the count 1 ball, 2 strikes, and I assume we'll have maybe a pinch hitter for Trap.
It's going to be Braden Rogers, number 19. He'll step in. Now he will inherit the count, so he has a 1-2 count with a runner on first and nobody out. The pitcher throws that first one down in the dirt. You know, you hit a guy like that, that shakes the pitcher up as much as it does the batter sometimes. And he hasn't thrown any warm-ups. That first pitch, you're overcompensating a little bit. Try to keep it away from him, and down the dirt it goes. So this next one will probably right down the middle. 2-2 count. We got a runner down at second now. Sanders is able to scoot down. Breaking ball high and inside. 3-2 count. Called strike 3. 1 down. Baseball is probably the one sporting event you don't have an ambulance at all the time, you know. And
No.
well, I guess basketball you don't either, but football is the only one you have one there all the time. So they're going to get Parker checked out. Called strike on the first pitch. That's Maddox Hutchings up there.
Maddox struck out his first time at bat. Swings and misses at that one.
Falls behind 0-2. Big breaking ball stays up high. 1-2.
Look out,
That one hit
that got
him.
him.
He is frustrated with himself. He's hit several batters today. Runners at first and second, 1 away. Well, we could just hit the ball.
Yeah.
We've been able to get some base runners on. Maddox doing some stretching down there at first. That's going to leave a mark. Doherty at the plate. That one gets away a bit, but not far enough. 1-0 count. Late on that one. 1-1. Two and 1.
Cold
Curveball.
strike on that slow curve. So
Evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out with 2 on for the Tigers here. Bottom of the third. Swings and misses.
That makes 2 outs now. So now we got to have it a little 2-out magic. Anything out there in that grass, though, should score a run. Sanders has got some pretty good speed down there at second.
Absolutely, yeah. Base hit here should bring him in as long as it's in the outfield.
Carter Eastham, our catcher, steps in now and takes the first one up high for a ball.
Turns on this one, ground ball to third. Throw to second in time, and that'll end the inning. Tigers get 2 on, and can't do anything with them there. The inning ends. Casey still up 1-0 as we go into the top of the 4th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
It's the top of the 4th inning. Paris trailing Casey 1-0 on a nearly hitless game so far. The only thing that's been a hit so far has been the sunshine.
Yeah, it's been pretty decent. Casey led the game off, though, with a leadoff single by Darren Hupp, and then that was as far as they got the first inning. They did score in the second inning, though, but it was all on walks. We walked 3.
Walked 1, then a fielder's choice, and then a wild pitch brought that guy in.
And then we walked 2 more, so. All right. Leading off now will be their third baseman, Mitchell Wilson.
Take the first pitch for ball 1. Oh, King threw himself off the mound on that one. Grabs his leg for a second. That's an awkward spill for him there. 2-0 count. He wastes no time. Fires again. This one up high. 3-0. Walks him on 4 straight.
Jake Reddick steps in, their left fielder.
Doherty creeps in on this one. He's up in there on the grass now.
Well, Reddick's reached on a fielder's choice last time up.
First pitch, a ball.
Kind of a slow grounder to second. And this time he fouls that one back to the netting right above us.
There's a strike. Nice looking breaking ball that time. 1-2. Runners going. Ball's popped up down the first base side. It's foul, and nobody's
going to get there. You're right.
Dunn was giving chase, but he didn't have a chance at it. It was down too close to the bullpen. King will check the runner at first. Sets and delivers. Fouled back again. Reddix is getting his share of pitches here.
Oh, man.
Didn't get the call there. 2-2 to
Just
count.
missed. Man, I thought that was a strike.
Saw the gator going by in the back of the screen there. And
I think that's Nathan.
yep, that'd be my guess. Gonna go get him some ice and some x-rays and make sure everything's okay there.
Maybe a stitch or two. I don't know. But
Very well likely. Full count, 3-2. The runner's going. The throw down is
it
second.
don't matter. It's
Into center field.
ball 4. So
He's out. They struck him
oh,
out.
you struck him out. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he called it ball 4.
Easton's throw wasn't terrible. Nobody got there yet. So a runner down to second. One away. Batter now, Keeney. Playing right field. Fouls the first one back. Over by the dugout, and it's going to get just over the fence.
Just out of play. Owen Keeney, their right fielder. He walked his last time up and made it to second.
Foul back. That's going to land in the softball diamond.
Are the girls still practicing, or are they done now?
They may be done. I don't see them at the moment. Pitch down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gators coming back. It was moving a lot faster coming back than it was leaving. They're trying not to jostle him around too much. 2-2 count. Called strike 3. That one snuck in there. 2 down.
We'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the catcher, Jackson Moulding. Moulding walked his first time up.
Another good block by Easton. 1-0 count. That one's up high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Dunn goes in to say something to King. Tell him slow down maybe just a little bit. Take your time. You got 2 outs. Just throw strikes, bub. We got defense back here.
Dunn's way back at first. And he drives this one deep to left center field. That's going to go way back. 1 hop off the fence. 1 runs in. And Keeney has a stand-up double.
No, that
Or
was
Moulding.
Moulding.
Casey up 2-0. The first solid hit he's given up all day. And they're going to have a courtesy runner out on second. Moulding, the catcher, will head back to the dugout. Coming in to run will be number 12, Carson Hall.
Now we're back to the top of the lineup with Darren Hupp.
He'll swing and miss at the first offering there, 0-1. Ooh, high and inside. About got him there. 1-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 or 1-2. All right, Ty, give us something here. Fly ball to left, going way back to the fence. Another stand-up double, another run scored. I couldn't decide how far that one was going to carry.
I couldn't tell either, but Hutchings just kept going back and got to the fence and picked it up and chucked it back in. But by then, Hupp was already on second and the run had already scored. So
here's Braden Rhodes with 1 on and 2 out. Inside for a ball. Called strike, 1-1. That one gets by to the backstop. Runner's going to move up to third. So Hupp at third, Rhodes at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike the count with 2 away. Here in the top of the 4th. And
well,
drives
there's a
that the other
base
way.
hit to right.
Brings in another run. Casey having a big inning for today's standards. That's 3 runs.
Yep.
I guess that means he's throwing strikes.
Number 3 hitter, the DH, Hayden Lovell, steps in.
One and 0 count. Runners going. Carter having a hard time hanging on to the ball. I thought he was going to make a snap throw down to first and lost that grip on it. Then I thought he was going to make a throw to second. Again, lost it in transition. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, it feels like we've had 2 outs for a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Runners going. Swings and pops it up. Oh, he lost it. Throw into second. It isn't there. Another run comes in. Time is called. They're going to give Lovell a chance to walk it off out there.
Yeah, I was going to say that throw into second base, I think, hit him.
5-0 Casey. And he hit him. And that's all coach wants to see here at the moment. Runners at first and second with 2 away. Courtesy runner coming in at first base will be number 14 again, Cole Gilbert.
Well, that was Sullivan, the pitcher, and you kind of got to wonder if King didn't hit him maybe because he hit trap. I know in the majors they do stuff like that, but
if it hadn't deflected off his bat, I mean, it wasn't a blatant beaming of
right,
like something you're going to go back in the 40s or 50s when they just throw one in your ear because you did something, you know.
Right. But, you know, high school ball is
Tempers can flare out there. Braden Rogers just came in. King looks like he might go out to right.
King's going somewhere anyway. I'm not sure where, but we're definitely going to have a pitching change, so that's going to take a while.
King hadn't given up much contact coming into this inning, and then he got 2 outs, and then they just started pounding him. And the way our offense has gone this year, we're at the point now, you can't give them any more runs.
No.
We don't explode for 7-8 an inning at the drop of a hat, so we need a few innings to get these 5 back.
Well, it looks like maybe King's going to stay at second, and it looks like maybe our second baseman,
Jackson's running out there.
Rigdon's going to go out to...
Yep, I haven't seen Jackson in the outfield, but that's where he's headed. Just past the 6 o'clock hour. This game started a little late. The first few innings went really fast. This fourth one here taking a little longer. Weather permitting, we should be back on the air tomorrow.
It doesn't look very good tomorrow either, though.
I don't know. It looks worse tomorrow than it did today. Today was iffy from the beginning. Tomorrow, they're calling like 100% chance of like storms, not just rain, but nasty stuff.
Yeah, and late in the afternoon, so.
Yep.
From like about 2 o'clock on. But well, who knows? This is Illinois. Weather's subject to change in a drop of a hat, so.
Well, that's why the month is called May. It may rain.
It may not.
It may snow. It may be 70. It may be 30. You know, that's why it's called May. Maybe a lot of things. Hopefully this may be an out. First pitch outside, off the mark for a ball. 1-0 the count.
Well, this is their second baseman, Luke Overbeck.
And he hits a fly ball to center. Rogers camps underneath it, makes the play, and that's the end of the inning. Casey nets 4, though. They lead 5-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. Back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Tigers down 5-0 to Casey-Westfield.
We'll see if Ethan can get us started here, or DH. Ethan Curl stepping in.
All the Tigers are due for a hit here.
Boy, I'm telling you, somebody's got to break it loose here somewhere.
Fouls that one solidly down the first base side. 0-1.
Oh, just missed.
Stayed up high. 1-1 count. Outside. 2-1. Strike on the outside. 2-2. That one's fouled back off the handle. Count will say 2-2. Sean Dunn on deck, and Rogers in the hole, I'm assuming. Outside, 3-2.
All right, something's going to happen on this pitch. And he walks.
Patience pays off there. Again, we got a leadoff runner on. Same thing we did in the last inning. That'll bring up the left-handed hitting first baseman, Sean Dunn, with a runner on first and nobody out.
Inside and low for a ball.
Third base creeping in on the grass on Dunn over there. And he fouls it away that side. 1-1.
Well, I don't see Sean laying down a bunt.
No.
He might go that way to sacrifice a runner across or something, but Sean handles that bat pretty good, so he's going to make contact.
He's not afraid to go the other way with it. Ooh,
Oh.
Called strike on the outside. Curl's heading down to second
And they got him.
on a delayed steal. The throw was off the mark. They tagged him. Well off the bag out there. One down, nobody on. 1-2 count to Dunn.
And that evens it up now at 2-2.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Drops the third strike, so Dunn runs down to first. For good measure, but they throw him out. 2 down.
And let's see. Yeah, this is King.
Yep.
King's still in the game, so he's playing second base now, though, so I'll make that change in the book.
Take the first pitch for a called strike. 0-1. Out of the zone. 1-1. Well off the mark. 2-1. Fouls that one away. Even count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, nobody on. So
Fouls it away again. About the same spot.
this time it caught the netting, so.
Up high. Full count now at 3-2.
Look out.
Another walk. He's walked his share today, but we haven't been able to capitalize on it.
Center fielder Drew Rogers stepping in.
He's got 2 away with that runner down on first. All right, Molding back behind the plate now. A little behind that one for strike 1.
Well, Rogers struck out in the second inning, his first time up.
Chopper in the gap at second, fielded by the first baseman. Throw over to Sullivan in time.
That was a good play by the first base. Well, by everybody all the way around. The pitcher coming over to cover, and first baseman going way over into the hole to make the play.
Yeah, I thought it might be in the hole there and get through for a hit, but they covered a lot of ground. That gets the out and ends the inning. Top of the 5th coming up. Casey 5, Paris 0 on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a 5th quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
We're back with the top half of the 5th inning. Casey on top, 5-0. Lenny, who's leading it off for us here?
Let's see where we got. Should be back to number 11, Mitchell Wilson, their third baseman.
Fouls that one away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the plate a bit. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And we got time called for something. Braden Rogers on the hill now for the Tigers as he came in last inning to relieve King.
That one misses. 3-1 the count.
Looks like we're going to have some activity down in the Warrior bullpen.
And we've got a walk.
I don't see any sign of life in our bullpen, so.
We've got a couple guys down there warming up.
Yeah, they do. Half the team's down there. Time you take the 2 pitchers, the 2 catchers, and somebody down there to guard against the foul balls.
Runner on first, nobody out.
And there's a strike to Reddick.
Pickoff move to first. Not in time. Up high. 1-1.
Reddick struck out last time up.
Misses outside. Two balls, one strike.
He's got a big lead again there.
Yeah, he's going.
Going. Fouled off right back here to us.
2-2 count. Oh, you know he's running. He's got the oven mitt on. 3-2 on that one.
Reached out and slapped that one foul to stay alive.
Just kind of poked it away. Full count, nobody out, and that runner down there on first. Ball 4.
No defense for walks, Beej.
No, Coach Tarr calls time again. Oh, walks have been one of our biggest issues this year.
And boy, it has. We've struggled to find somebody to throw strikes. Well, looks like Rogers is done for the day. Looks like maybe it's going to be Sean Dunn. I seen him running into the dugout.
Yeah. So who are they going to stick at first?
I don't know. Maybe Rogers? Maybe Ethan Curl?
Well, on the sub list, I only see Caleb Brinkley.
Well, Dunn's definitely going to take the mound, so.
Yeah, Braden's heading that way. So Sean Dunn staying in to pitch. He'll inherit 2 base runners, one at first and one at second. And no outs here. Tigers already trailing 5-0. Sean's about as overhand as you can get on that delivery.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's a textbook pitch as far as the way you're taught to throw anyway.
Nothing herky-jerky about it, no funky leg kicks. But you watch Sean play, and everything he does is pretty fundamentally sound. I mean, it's by the book. By the book fielding. He's the same way up at the plate. He doesn't try to overswing. He makes contact all fields. He just has a good understanding of the fundamentals, and hopefully those fundamentals include throwing strikes right now.
We could definitely use that. This will be the right fielder, number 10, Owen Keeney, stepping in.
He drives a base hit in the left.
Deep left, down in the corner. Hutchings all the way to the fence.
Throw Holmes off the mark, throw back to third. It's a little late. He's safe. Keeney ends up on third.
I'm going to give him a double, though.
Yes, I would.
He goes to third on the throw home. And 2 more runs score.
And now it is 7-0. Casey on top. That one popped up. Eastham backing up by the fence and unable to get to it. Just ran out of room.
So that's just a big strike for
Yep.
Maulding, their catcher. He doubled last time up and scored a run. Walked his first time up.
Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Ripped to third.
Double play.
All right, 2 down. The kid running home didn't even bother to turn around.
Nope, he knew he was already out as soon as the third base Doherty caught it.
Well, if he doesn't catch it, you're going to score. If he
Right.
catches it, you're not going to get back.
Exactly.
Two down now. Bases are empty.
And we're back to the top of the lineup with Hupp. Darren steps in. He doubled last time up and scored.
Fouled off the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. All the guys are done warming up for Casey down there. We'll see if we have a pitching change this next inning out. Regionals coming up. They may want to save a guy a little bit here with a 7-run lead this late in the game. Popped up. It's going to be foul. Rogers underneath it. And that's the end of the inning. Couple more runs come in, though. Casey leads 7-0. Bottom of the 5th coming up in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning. 7-0 Casey lead over the Tigers. We're down at the bottom of the order here with Parker Sanders up at the plate.
Parker walked his only time up. Half swing. He wasn't really committed on that, that's for sure.
Kind of changed his mind in the middle of it, I think. Maybe at the beginning of it. That was kind of ugly. Off the mark outside. 1-1. Two and 1.
Low in the dirt, 3-1 now.
Yeah. Four and one. That's a walk. We got a base runner on. Tigers have had the leadoff runner on the last 3 innings. And they did in the first.
Yeah, I was saying, nothing to show for it.
They had it in the first inning, too, because
Yep.
Trapp got hit his first time up.
Okay, we're back to the top of the lineup. This is Braden Rogers now. He's playing first base for us.
1-0 count with a runner on first. That one misses. 2-0. Big golf swing at that one. 2-1. Called strike. 2-2. Check swing foul. Keep the count at 2-2. Hutchings on deck and Doherty in the hole for the Tigers. Lets that one go to the tune of a full count now. 3-2.
And he walks.
Back-to-back walks. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Maddox Hutchings coming up now. Rogers with a huge lead over at first with the runner on second, making no attempt to hold him there. Ball one. Fouls that down the first base side. 1-1. I like the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Gets under that one. It could fall down, though, for a hit.
It does drop.
Oh, falling around the outfield. Rogers was dead in the water. And they were just slipping and stumbling out there to pick the ball up. Rogers had to wait to see if anybody was going to catch it. He was only about 6 feet from first base. And if they'd picked that ball up on even the second attempt, they would have gotten him easily. Now bases are loaded and nobody out. And here's Sebastian Doherty.
Called strike.
Now, this is the first time the Tigers have loaded the bases today.
It is.
Might be the first time we've gotten to third.
Yeah, I think you're right there, too.
That one's inside for a ball. 1-1 count. Ground ball to third. The throw to home. He's there for the force out. And I guess, is he safe at third? They're going to call him out. He tagged third. Doubled him up at home.
Man, double play.
Easton comes up now with 2 away and 2 on. Big break there for Casey.
So Doherty's on at first.
Hutchings at second.
Braden was forced out at third.
Pitch misses. 1-0 the count. Just missed off the mark outside with that one. 2-0. Three and 0. Ball 4. Bases loaded again.
Well, so far they've worked their way around it and got out of it. And
They're
it
gonna
looks
call
like
time now, though.
It looks like the coach is coming out to talk to Sullivan.
He's really been laboring through this inning. How many walks does he have this inning alone? 3, 4?
Let's see, a walk, a single, another walk, and another walk there. So three walks and a single this inning alone.
And he is going to exit.
He's done for the day. Looks like he's going to stay in the ball game though, somewhere. I would guess first base, maybe.
The new pitcher, number 15, Riley Hines Gilbert.
Yeah, he was playing first, so that's looks like they're just going to flip-flop the two.
He'll come in with 2 outs, but he'll inherit loaded bases. Ethan Curl will be coming to the plate. It looks like they're going to let Carter run. The Tigers are looking a little thin on the bench if this is all the subs we've got here. I only have Rogers and Brinkley down.
Apparently we must have had a JV game somewhere today, maybe, or...
So Hutchings now on third, Doherty on second, Eastham on first. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 5th, 2 away for Ethan Curl. First pitch off the mark. 1-0. Misses inside, 2-0. Three and 0. And 3-0 pitch. Finally got a strike.
Cold strike, yeah. That's almost automatic if it's close at all. And there's a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Pops that one up. Catcher going back to the backstop, and it's going to get out of play.
Hit on top of the roof here somewhere.
That it did.
So we'll try it again.
Yep, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner's going to be going on the pitch. Turns on this one, drives it into shallow left. Easy play for the left fielder. That ends the inning. Casey still up 7-0. Top of the 6th up next here on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a 5th quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
It's the top of the 6th inning. The Tigers trailing 7-0. They gave up 1 run through the first 3 innings. A big 4-run 4th inning, though, put us in the hole. 2 more last inning. Unable to capitalize on having the bases loaded twice there in the bottom half of the 5th. Puts us at a big deficit.
It does.
Sean Dunn on the mound for the Tigers. Came in relief in the last inning.
And let's see where we're at in their batting order. Looks like we're in the number 2 hitter, Braden Rhodes. Called strike.
Get ahead of the batter. We'll take that here. The 0-1
now
count.
Now we got time for something.
I'm not sure what that was.
I think they got somebody going down to the bullpen, and they wanted to make sure there was somebody down there to protect them, but there's a kid down there with the helmet on. Oh, man, he just reaches out and slaps that one out in the right center for a hit.
That's one you should probably never swing at. He just got enough of it to poke a single into right. Leadoff hitter on now. Brings up Lovell. with a runner on and nobody out. Pop up to Doherty at third. One away.
Well, this will bring up their was pitcher, now first baseman, Connor Sullivan. Had a pretty good outing on the hill today.
Runner going to throw down to second. There. How about that play?
They got him stealing.
So if you draw that play up in a textbook and then you wad it up in a ball and throw it away, that might be what that looked like. Was not textbook by any means, but
No.
it was effective. Kudos to King there, who kind of went past the bag. His body was on the shortstop side of the bag and was still able to get the glove down the right side and get the tag down.
And the throw was there. I mean, it was right on the bag. And like you said, King kind of overran the bag, fell back, made the catch, made the tag pretty much all in one play. So there's a swing and a miss.
That was a beauty. Got him chasing there. 2-2 the count. Two down now with nobody on. And Sullivan calls for time.
Oh, man, he
just
I
off
thought
of Braden's
Rogers was
glove.
going to make a heck of a catch over there. And
Standing up at second. Well, Dunn wouldn't have been that close. Rogers got that height that he was able to get up there and actually get a glove on it. And it might have made it worse. I don't know. It slowed it down a little bit, but nobody could get to it.
yeah, like you said, though, Leonard reflected off his glove and rolled clear down to almost the bullpen. Time they got there to get it, and so easy double for Sullivan.
Another pop up. This is on the first base side. Rogers goes all the way to the fence and couldn't get it.
Two out, one on, down at second, and Overbeck the batter.
Fouls that one away as well. He's got no 2 count now. Fouls another one back.
Definitely staying alive.
Well, got away. 1-2. Drive to short. And they're going to eat it. Sanders chose against throwing it over to first. Watches the runner back to second. And now there's 2 on.
Mitchell Wilson, third baseman, steps in now.
We got the 10-run rule at the plate here at this point. We need that third out.
Uh-oh. There's a gapper.
That's a good run right there. Well, maybe 2 now. They're going to send him. Oh,
Nope, they're going to
changed their
hold
mind.
him.
Coach changed his mind on the cutoff throw. Another run in. It's 8-0. Two down. Runners at second and third.
Called strike to Reddick.
Outside. Oh, Sean walked anybody? He's gotten hit pretty good, but I don't think he's walked anybody.
There's a strike. I don't think so.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Walked Reddick last time up. Uh-oh, that gets away from Easton, but
Runners stay put.
they stay put, yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We have to turn the lights on. This goes any longer. Cloud cover in the west are blocking out the sun. There are no shadows to speak of. That's fouled back over. Home plate here against the netting. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. Another foul
That one's
ball.
fouled back out of play.
Another one. Sean may be leading the team in foul balls against this game.
Maybe.
Not sure that's an actual stat, but everything's a stat in baseball.
That one's high for a ball. Runs the count full now.
Here's a 3-2 pitch from Dunn. Base hit, center field. It's going to score 2. And that's 10. So the Tigers will have to score in the bottom. Runner at first with 2 away. Another 2-out rally for Casey.
Well, that is it. They put 3 up so far this inning. Boy, you had a big lead over at first. I'm surprised Sean didn't chuck one over there. That's 2-0 now.
Yeah, it is. Getting behind the batter.
This is Keeney, their right fielder.
Fouls that one back. And out of play.
Rogers definitely gave a good effort, though.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. Puts that into right. That's going to be down for a hit. And we got runners at the corners, depending on the throw here. Well, they got him in a rundown, throw home, and they'll tag him out. That'll be the end of the inning. Casey 10, Paris 0. Bottom of the 6th coming up next here on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. With locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
A new pitcher on the mound for Casey. It's going to be Maulding. He was doing the catching duties. He's now moved out to the mound.
Well, I didn't see who the catcher was. I think it's
Reddix.
Reddix, that's what I think. He went from left field to catcher. So I'm not sure who went out to left, but
Keep saying I'm going to bring my binoculars. I haven't done it yet. Finnegan will let me use them. They work. Little blue ones.
all right, Sean's going to lead things off. Sean Dunn.
0-2 count. Fouls that one away as well. Taking everything down the third base line.
Well, the sun's come back out bright again. The shadow's creeping from home almost 3/4 away to first.
Takes that one for a ball. Maybe Chopper.
Oh, what a play by the pitcher.
He'll take it himself.
Snags that and does it himself.
Nice defensive play there. One away. Gonna bring up Ty King. Tigers down over the last 2 outs now, unless they get a run scored. Watches the first one over the outside. Ball 1. Up high for a ball. 2-0. Oh, check swing. Dribbler. Scooped up by the third baseman. Hard throw to first. In time.
They got him, yep.
2 down.
Down to our last out now, and this will be Drew Rogers.
A couple good defensive plays here by Casey the last couple outs, and we haven't got to see their defense all day. We haven't put enough in play.
Not too much. The last time up, Rogers hit that one out here in the hole that the first baseman went over and snagged it, and the first baseman was covering, made a great play. And there's a big swing and a miss.
Oh, and 2. That was well out of the zone.
Got him.
Goes down swinging. That'll end the game. Casey 10, Paris 0. Your final in 6. We're going to thank a few of our sponsors and be back with some post-game stats and a chat with Coach Tarr in just a few moments here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. The Tigers fall to the Casey-Westfield Warriors 10-0 in 6 innings. They one-hit us today, Lenny.
That they did.
Was not pretty offensively.
Maddox Hutchings had the only hit of the game, and it didn't come till the 5th inning and went a little blooper out into right center. So that was the only hit we got. Other than that, it was pretty much either walks or strikeouts or hit by a pitch. So we'll run down the stats real quick for you, though. Nathan Trapp, he was at bat actually twice. He was hit by the pitch in the first, and then when he was at bat in the third, he fouled one off and when he was squared around the bunt, and it caught him up. I think it was up on the cheek, but I'm not going to say that for sure. But anyway, he went down and was down for a little while and left the game. Braden Rogers came in after that. He struck out once and walked once. Like I said, Hutchings had the only hit. He had a hit, was hit by a pitch and struck out. Sebastian Doherty struck out twice. Carter Easton walked once, struck out once. Reached on a fielder's choice. Ethan Curl, or DH, struck out once, walked once, and flew out to left. Sean Dunn walked once, struck out once, and was unassisted to first base by the pitcher. Let's see. Ty King, he walked once, struck out once, and grounded out to third. Drew Rogers struck out twice and grounded out to the first baseman. And Parker Sanders walked twice. So that's it. No runs, one hit, several Ks, and several walks. So
Kind of ugly.
it was ugly as we dropped that one to the Casey-Westfield Warriors 10-0.
We do have one on the schedule for tomorrow.
Weather.
Most likely weather's going to wipe that out.
Well, we thought today it was going to, but
That is true. You never know.
Neoga's supposed to come here tomorrow at 4:30 start time, but, well, you just have to stay tuned to your YouTube network or check us out on Facebook.
Yeah, we do have Thursday set aside for makeups. We will be airing the girls on Friday for their final home game. So I definitely have that one coming up. And then potentially tomorrow or Thursday for the boys. So hard to say there.
Well, that it is. So.
All right, well, I reckon we will wrap it up here tonight for Lenny Irwin. I'm BJ Pheasant. I want to thank all the sponsors for making this broadcast possible. You've been watching Paris Tiger Baseball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.